Decentralized finance has exploded in growth over the past year and a half and has become one of the most prominent sectors within crypto. This has led to the tokens of many DeFi protocols to see massive increases in price over this time period, and the value locked within those protocols to see huge increases as well. There are many kinds of DeFi protocols to fulfill a wide variety of purposes, but there's one market that has been widely ignored by nearly all DeFi projects in spite of it having the largest available amount of money to utilize, and that is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is, of course, the largest cryptocurrency, so it would seem like a popular choice to center a DeFi project around, but that has not been the case due to the technical difficulty of doing so. Creating smart contract-based projects like DeFi protocols is not as easy to do natively on Bitcoin as it is on Ethereum or other layer 1 chains. However, the project I will be talking about today, Sovryn, developed a solution and has been running successfully for 5 months now. In this video, I will be explaining how Sovryn works, going through all the features available and how to use them, and covering the advantages of Sovryn over any other alternatives. Before I get started, make sure to subscribe and activate the bell icon so you do not miss out on more videos like this in the future, as well as everything else I cover here on the channel. And a huge shout out to Sovryn for sponsoring today's video. So I'll start off by explaining why there is a need for Sovryn, because I'm sure some of you are thinking, why not use a wrapped version of Bitcoin on Ethereum or any other chain? This is a good question, and the answer is that there's a large number of Bitcoin holders who choose to hold Bitcoin because of its security and do not want to trust other chains with their coins. However, this desire for security does not mean that Bitcoin holders should not be able to experience the benefits of DeFi, which is why Sovryn was created. On the Sovryn platform, users are able to continue experiencing the security of the Bitcoin network while permissionlessly trading spot or margin positions, lending, borrowing, and farming. More than 20,600 Bitcoin have already been locked in the protocol. This is made possible because Sovryn is deployed on the rootstock blockchain, also known as RSK. RSK is an EVM-compatible Bitcoin sidechain which is merge mined by Bitcoin miners to give it the same proof-of-work security as the native Bitcoin blockchain. Being EVM-compatible also makes it very easy to develop DeFi services on RSK, and another benefit is that the chain has very low transaction fees of only a few dollars. To use Sovryn and anything else on the RSK network, you will need a wallet with some RBTC in it to pay for gas fees. You can bridge assets from Ethereum to RSK through the Sovryn bridge, or if you prefer to use fiat to fund a wallet, you can do that as well with the Sovryn fiat on-ramp. It is very quick and easy to set up a wallet like MetaMask to use RSK. You simply click add network, input the details on the RSK site shown here, and you are then ready to go. Now that you know how Sovryn works, let's get into the features and services available on the platform. All the primary DeFi functions are available, including an AMM DEX, spot trading, leverage trading up to 5x, lending to earn interest on deposits, borrowing, yield farming, governance, and also a Launchpad. As you could see in some of those features, there are several other tokens other than just Bitcoin that are used on the Sovryn platform, such as stablecoins, the native SOV token, and several others. There will also be more tokens launching through the Origins Launchpad, which I will cover later on. We can start with the AMM DEX. The interface is slightly different than usual, but it is still very simple. You choose a token to sell and a token to buy, and then you click swap. One interesting feature is that when there is an arbitrage opportunity available on the AMM, there will be a notification on the side. This helps to keep assets at their pegged prices and also allows users to make some profit at the same time, which is of course very nice. If you prefer a more traditional trading interface, then that is available as well, as shown here. There is an integrated trading view chart and you can choose from all of these pairs to trade. This is the spot trading page, but if you prefer to use a bit of leverage, you can navigate here to the margin trading page, which is very similar except for where you choose your collateral and leverage level here. So the number of pairs for leverage trading is a bit less, but this is likely to ensure that there's enough liquidity to prevent any scam wicks or anything like that. As the platform grows, I would expect that they will add more pairs. So moving on to the lending feature, it is fairly self-explanatory. You deposit assets to start earning and withdraw when you want to claim your interest and your assets. Right now, the highest rate is for RUSDT. A nice feature here is that there's a chart of the liquidity and APR so you can see how it has changed over time. This is where you can borrow RBTC to use however you like. You can choose what to use as collateral here. The rates for borrowing coins to margin trade with are also shown on this page. While it is nice to be able to earn on a single asset by lending, the APRs are much higher if you decide to use the farming feature available where you can stake liquidity provider tokens from the AMM. There are several different pairs that you can farm currently, and once again there are these nice charts that show the APR and liquidity over time. At the top of the page, we can also see how much SOV is dedicated to each pool's rewards and when that amount will be recalibrated next. It looks like the next recalibration for all of these pools is September the 27th, so that could be something to pay attention to if you want to try it out. To take part in the governance system, you need to stake some SOV. This also allows you to earn a portion of the fees generated by the protocol through the different features. There are not any governance proposals live currently, but if there were, then they would be visible here. For now, we can see the ones that were previously voted on. One last important feature is the Origins Launchpad, which allows new tokens on RSK to raise funds in RBTC. The last token launch here was the Fish token that you may have seen on the trading or farms pages. Fish raised a bit more than 45 Bitcoin during the 30-minute token sale, which had 1,022 participants. If you hold Bitcoin and have been looking for a way to earn interest on it, farm with it, or just want to be able to trade it on a decentralized platform, then you should definitely give Sovryn a try. It has already grown to more than 31,000 users. Also, there are a lot more features coming soon, as well as more projects coming to RSK. Some upcoming features includes oracles, derivatives, NFTs, 0% interest Bitcoin loans, Bitcoin-backed stablecoins, and more. Sovryn also hosted a hackathon recently, and during that, 1,400 developers submitted 59 new projects for the Sovryn ecosystem. Sovryn is also backed by some of the biggest names in the Bitcoin space, such as Anthony Pompliano, the crypto dog Cadenza, also known as BitMEX, and others. The Sovryn team has also expanded from the 5 developers who started the project to more than 60 working on it right now. If you want to learn more, then check out the link in the description. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one.